Hey guys, so I'm super up close and personal with all my raw skin. Today's look is kind of different. I didn't know exactly what to call this because I know everyone's calling it the boy beat, which is what it is. Um, but it's like the complete opposite of what you would think when people talk about beat in their face. You think loads of makeup, and this is like the complete opposite. So I was like, I'm down, I'm game. This look, I usually wear it myself. I have been for ages, and it's funny because a lot of people, what it is, or let me start from the beginning. So Beyonce's makeup artist talked about this look, and this is what he did for her. And it's just accentuating all of your imperfections, almost like the dark bags, the discoloration, a really bare skin, and very androgynous in a way, very contoured, but in the most natural way possible. And you almost look really, it's just really vulnerable to me. And I'm all for that look. So I thought that I would do it here on camera for you. I have some spots going on, so I'll show you how I cover those up. It is that time of the month. I don't even have bobby pins. I didn't bring them. I'm just gonna push my bangs back a little bit. I'm gonna show you the products that I use to achieve this look, and it barely looks like you have any makeup on. And this is just my take. So with this look, there's a lot of shadow play, a lot of contour, and just a lot of neutral colors that you'll be messing with, I guess. So I already went ahead and primed my face with the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. I'm just going to put on a little bit more, and I'm really going to massage my face because I want to get a little bit of redness into my face, and I kind of want that to show through, especially around here, my cheek area. I want to massage it and kind of just tap it lightly to get that flush, that natural pink flush. Do you see what I'm talking about? No? And then I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of the Glossier Invisible Shield Primer, or not primer. I use it as a primer, but it's not a primer. It's an SPF because I am going to go out later. And I just put a little bit here. The deal with this look is you kind of conceal in the areas that you need be. I'm not going to put stuff all over my face. I'm trying to think. I have 4 different face products here. What do I want to use? I think I'm going to use a little bit of, I'm going to use this as a base. So the Glossier Stretch Concealer, I think I'm just going to apply that all over my face. And I'm in the shade Dark. So, and use my fingers. I think fingers work best. And if you put on a little bit too much, I have a damp beauty blender here, but kind of go over that with areas that, these damn spots, they're healing at the moment. So they're just, it's just discoloration. Go around my nose, of course, if you don't want redness around there. So I kind of evened out my skin, sort of. And then I'm gonna go in with another concealer. And this is the NARS Radiant, oh no, it's the Soft Matte Concealer, sorry. In the shade Ginger. And I'm just gonna go over some blemish areas. And I don't care if it doesn't cover it all the way. I just want some of the discoloration toned down a little bit. I think that's good for base so far. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit of powder just so that I can contour my face. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Hourglass. This is their new translucent setting powder. Can't speak today. Ooh, I'm trying not to make a mess. Kind of put some into the brush. And this is the brush that it came with as well. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's great. Over my nose, kind of. I'm going to come back to the skin after I do this. I just want to add some definition to my face, but I'm going to use Kevyn Aucoin's sculpting powder in medium. I believe, on this Chanel powder brush that's tapered. And start from all the way back here. And on camera it looks a little bit orangey, but in person it's very cool toned. So I just want to do my cheeks for now, and then I'll come back to that. But I'm going to take MAC's Groundwork Paint Pot, and this is like a good old faithful. I love this stuff. This kind of makes me think of like Olsen twin makeup, like that very grungy kind of makeup, but a little bit more subtle, I guess, not as grungy. I'm just gonna take this and put it all over the eyelid. So now I'm gonna take one of my favorite eyeshadows, and it's such a great eyeshadow, and it is Burberry's Almond eyeshadow. And again, it's very, very similar to Groundwork. I would say almost identical, sort of, kind of. On camera, it's just not picking up the right color, but it's a really cool toned brown. Put a dusting of that. And again, not too much. Then I also want to take some down here on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and kind of blend that all out. Now for eyebrows. This is a really important part. So you want to kind of brush them up and have them all messy, which is my favorite. So I'm just brushing any concealer or powder that might have gotten in them. And then I'm going to draw some hairs in the front bit here. I've been using the Ardell Stroke-A-Brow in the shade Soft Black, I believe. Yeah, Soft Black. Katie Jane Hughes, who's a makeup artist, I'm absolutely obsessed with her, but anything she uses, I will go out and purchase. And this is genius. And it just looks like natural hairs that you're drawing on. She is right, you have to store it upside down almost, because the pen tends to dry out as you're using it. But I mean, other than that, it's great. It looks great. It looks really natural. This is the Serac Brow Pomade, and it kind of looks like Elmer's glue. But I found that this is the most natural looking brow gel, or just brow product in general. Like if you're trying to use a gel or a pomade or something, this one's one of my favorites. Then I'm going to take a spoolie, a clean spoolie, and kind of, I'm just going to go ahead and bring my bangs back down because I feel like they look ridiculous. Which they do, but that's fine. We'll leave them be. To add, I mean, you could leave the skin like this. I think I want to add a little bit of pink, just a flush of color. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Glossier Cloud Paint in the color Puff, which is a nice, pretty pink. I'm kind of concentrating it like here. Actually blush. I'm just trying to fake a flush. That was really cheesy. Don't listen to me. Now, what do I want to do? Highlighter. I'm going to use a little bit of the Noto Hydra Highlighter, which I love. I talk about it all the time. Such a good highlighter. Okay, so that's it for the face. I'm not going to put concealer on underneath my eyes. I like the way it looks. It just looks really like I woke up like this, even though I'm not Beyonce, but it's okay. A girl could dream, right? Hair, I kind of like the whole messy bedhead look with it, so I'm just like pulling pieces of hair towards the front. If I have a hair or two sticking up, ignore it. I think using like a natural lip balm, just the lip balm, You can go in with like a nude lip liner to add some contouring if you need to. I'm gonna use the By Terry Balm de Rose. I kind of like that milky tint that it has to it, and it's like a pink, I don't know how to describe it. It's just such a good lip balm. I'm gonna take a little bit of this NYX, what is it, this lip liner in nude truffle. I was looking for MAC strip down liner and I couldn't freaking find it anywhere. I think it's in my purse, but I'm just gonna put some on the center of my lips and just kind of blend it in with the lip balm. You could leave it look like this, or you can add some faux freckles. I've seen a couple of girls add them, so I'm just gonna do them just for shits and giggles. I have two eyebrow pencils here that I like to use, and I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown, and then this Innisfree skinny brow pencil, which is the perfect dupe for this. But they're two different shades nonetheless, because freckles aren't just one shade of brown. What I like to do is just warm up the pencil between my hands, just so that they're nice and creamy and ready to go on the skin. So I'm going to start out with the Innisfree one and just randomly start to freckle. And I have a couple already on my face, so I just go around those. And then I like to use my finger and kind of push them into the skin. And I can see why people would faux freckle with this look. It looks really nice. But feel free to not do it. I'm just showing you what it would look like if you did all up into the forehead. I think with some people, like, it can go really bad because some people just do like one, and I've talked about this in the past, like 2, 3, 4, 5 drops, or not drops, dots. And it just looks super, just very spaced out and not natural enough. And sometimes I take the pencil and just twist and lift, and that'll give me a darker deposit of color and a different type of dot, if that makes sense, or size or shape. I really, really like this look. I think it's, again, very androgynous, but still very vulnerable and feminine to me. In a way, it makes me think of that cover with Alicia Keys when she's like not wearing any makeup and she just looks so freaking gorgeous, insanely gorgeous. This is my take, my personal take on the Boy Beat, but I'm very happy with it. And I think I'm gonna do this actually for work tomorrow. And I kind of like the idea of like not having earrings with it. I don't know, a bare ear just adds to it, I think. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed this. So I think I said that like 5 times. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye.